The ongoing business impact of the coronavirus pandemic has slowed auto development and production, but manufacturers' plans to introduce electric vehicles, EVs, continue unabated. I have compiled a list of 10 expected electric cars in 2024. Let's see what kind of cars they are. Acura ZDX. With the introduction of the ZDX, Acura has a modern electric vehicle that looks poised to go up against its established competitors. Like the Honda Prologue, the ZDX is being co-developed with General Motors, sharing much of its platform with the Cadillac Lyriq. The ZDX A-Spec version is available with single or dual electric motors that produce an estimated 340 horsepower. The RDD version has an estimated range of 325 miles, while the ADD version is expected to go 315 miles on a charge. The performance-oriented Type S has dual electric motors, making 500 horsepower and a range of about 288 miles. All versions use a 102 kilowatt-hours battery. The cabin features an 11-inch digital instrument panel and an 11.3-inch infotainment touchscreen. Many of the interior controls, including the steering wheel, turn signal stalk, and wiper stalk, are sourced from GMC Sierra EV. Based on the GM Ultium platform shared with the Hummer EV, the Sierra EV will launch as an innovative premium six-figure pickup truck. Over time, GMC will introduce lower trims at more attainable prices, descending to a $50,000 base price. The Denali Edition 1 boasts 754 horsepower. GMC says the crew cab truck can launch from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 4.5 seconds and achieve an estimated 400-mile range. The unified bed and body allows a mid-gate to open up into the cab, extending enclosed cargo space from a 5-foot, 11-inch bed to 9 feet. Other clever features include crab walk, allowing the truck to move diagonally at low speeds, and all-wheel steering, enabling a tight turning circle. The Denali Edition 1 and the off-road Focused at 4 come with a towing-compatible version of the Super Cruise hands-free driver assistance technology. Jeep Recon. The Jeep Recon looks like a next-generation Wrangler designed to compete with the Ford Bronco and Land Rover Defender. To ready it for adventure, the Recon has electric axle locking to enhance traction, driver-selectable modes to dial in the capabilities for different environments, and underbody protection. As with the Wrangler, the Recon can be opened up for a wind-in-the-hair driving experience. It has a one-touch power top, plus removable doors and rear side windows. Mini Countryman. Mini has redesigned its Countryman SUV as an electric vehicle, while stretching its length and height. The Countryman E has 204 horsepower, and the automaker's first all-wheel drive EV, the Country Southeast All-4, has 313 horsepower. When factoring a temporary boost, the battery capacity is 65 kilowatt-hours. The Countryman can be charged at 22 kilowatts via alternating current and at speeds up to 130 kilowatts on DC fast chargers, enabling the battery to go from 10 to 80% state of charge in just under 30 minutes. Interestingly, every fifth Mini is already electric today. The new Countryman will be the first Mini to be built in Germany. Volvo EX90. Volvo's new 7-passenger, 3-row electric SUV promises to push boundaries on the safety front. It will be equipped with cutting-edge technology, including a driver monitoring system that can pull the SUV over and call for help, and a sophisticated LiDAR sensor to support the EX90's advanced driving assistance systems. Its large 111 kilowatt-hours battery has a range up to 300 miles, and power is pegged at 496 horses. The minimalist interior gets a massive 14.5-inch center screen, and there's radar-based occupant detection to help prevent children from being left unattended inside. Ram 1500 REV. The 1500 REV looks every bit like a next-generation Ram pickup truck, with many familiar styling cues and features. There is a single 654 horsepower electric powertrain, with a choice of standard 350-mile range or large 500-mile range battery packs. The electrical system is compatible with 800-volt DC fast chargers for rapid replenishment, and it can route power to a house, the grid, or supply a work site. It uses an independent rear suspension and will be available with an adjustable air suspension. The new tungsten top trim pushes the Ram's luxury boundaries, with a more premium interior, clipped stereo, and even massaging front seats. The 1500 REV will be available with a hands-free driver assist system. Honda Prologue. Honda will launch its all-new Prologue in 2024. This electric SUV is being co-developed with General Motors. The automaker bills it as an adventure-ready vehicle with a long 121.8-inch wheelbase and short overhangs. It is sized akin to the Passport, measuring about 193 inches bumper to bumper. The cabin features an 11-inch digital instrument panel and an 11.3-inch infotainment screen. Both look like tablet computers, rather than being integrated into the dash design. The Prologue will be followed by a wave of Honda EVs based on its new E architecture, along with those created via partnerships with GM and Sony. VinFast VF6 and VF7. The VF6 is roughly the same size as subcompact SUVs like the Honda HR-V, while the VF7 is similar in size to the Mazda CX-5. As with the larger models, the VF6 and VF7 will come in Eco and Plus trims, and they will be available with either a standard or long-range battery pack. Customers will have the option to pay a monthly subscription fee for the batteries, which includes free replacement as capacity degrades. The smaller VF6 will be available only in front-wheel drive configuration, while the Plus trim on the VF7 will come with a two-motor all-wheel drive system. The power level will also vary. The VF6 Eco will have 174 horsepower of output, while the higher-end Plus trim will put out 201 horsepower. The VF7 Eco picks up with a 201 horsepower front-wheel drive configuration from the VF6 Plus, while the VF7 Plus comes with a 349 horsepower all-wheel drive system. Volvo EX30. Volvo says the all-new, all-electric EX30 is the smallest, fastest, and most efficient SUV the brand has ever made. It is slightly shorter than the similarly priced Hyundai Kona Electric or Kia Niro EV. Volvo says the all-wheel drive version of the EX30 can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.4 seconds, and the rear-wheel drive version has an estimated range of up to 275 miles. It is available with either rear or all-wheel drive. The design is minimalist, with a single center-mounted touchscreen doing the work of speedometer, climate control, and infotainment. The interior is chock-full of recycled and natural materials. Safety features include a warning if occupants are about to open a door in the path of an oncoming cyclist. The EX30 will initially be built in China, which means it won't qualify for federal tax credits. Mini Cooper. With the introduction of the fifth-generation Mini Cooper, the BMW brand marches on to its stated goal of 100% electrification by 2030. The next step in that progress is the three-door, 2025 Mini Cooper. The base Cooper E will be powered by a 184 horsepower electric motor and uses a 40.7 kilowatt-hours battery, while the more powerful Cooper Southeast gets a 218 horsepower motor and a larger 54.2 kilowatt-hours battery. Both versions are front-wheel drive. At-home charging speed is 11 kilowatts for both. At DC fast chargers, the Cooper E can charge at speeds up to 75 kilowatts, while the Southeast speed is up to 95 kilowatts. This, Mini claims, allows the battery to be charged from 10% to 80% in less than 30 minutes. Range on the European test cycle is about 190 miles for the E and 250 miles for the Southeast, though the EPA-rated range for US models may be different. The interior is still minimalist, with a 9.5-inch round touchscreen and a small bar of controls beneath it that houses the climate functions. Polestar 3. The mid-size Polestar 3 SUV will expand the electric-only brand's portfolio in 2023, packed with luxury features and safety equipment. Each 3 comes in a dual-motor configuration with all-wheel drive. The standard long-range model has 489 horsepower, with an estimated 300-mile range. The step-up is a long-range model with a performance pack. It has 517 horsepower and an estimated 270-mile range. Both have a 400-volt lithium battery with 111 kilowatts capacity and a maximum tow capacity of 3,500 pounds. First-year models are well-equipped, from HUD and 25-speaker stereo to a generous roster of active safety systems that includes AEB with cyclist and pedestrian detection, LDW, LKA, BSDOG, and many more features, supported by 5 radars and 5 external cameras. There is an upgrade that adds LiDAR and more external sensors. Polestar 4. The Polestar brand continues to expand its line with sequentially named products. Following the Polestar 3 SUV will be the Polestar 4, a genre-blending model that borrows from both cars and SUVs. The automaker describes it as a coupe. The most distinct styling element is the absence of a rear window. As you can see, the glass roof flows into that space. Instead, it uses a rear-view mirror with a live video feed from a roof-mounted rear camera. There will be single-motor, rear-wheel drive, and dual-motor, all-wheel drive versions, with a peak output of 544 horsepower. Polestar says the 4 is the fastest production car the brand has ever developed to date, with a claimed 3.8-second 0 to 60 miles per hour time. Long-range Polestar 4s are fitted with a 102 kilowatt-hours battery. Up to 200 kilowatts DC and 22 kilowatts AC charging is included for all versions.